Good morning. New video, or new update rather. Video is just the convenient form. Last time the sound was a little bit honky. I just used the computer sound, and it's only like if I'm in this space, it takes up sound, and also when I listen to it afterwards, it was very, very low. Hopefully, it's higher now, and I'm using the same device I use when I have meetings or go to lessons and stuff. So, yesterday, or rather, the post for today is about Sunday, the 6th. I spent. My plan is to almost always, with one exception, spend all the entire Sunday and the entire Monday on practical things, studying, sending packages, and just group work, everything I can manage in these 2 days. Because Sundays I need to turn in some homework, and Mondays there is a lesson, Swedish time at 1 in the afternoon, and in Japanese time that is around 8 o'clock. I think 13 plus 7 is 8 o'clock, so 8 till 10 I have the Japanese lessons in Sweden, and before that it's like an entire day of barely being able to do anything. Anyways, and I am also planning to send packages home since I'm only traveling with my backpack and not with checked-in luggage. I need to keep things small, and if I buy anything, I will send it back home. I also plan to some of the things that I actually brought in my backpack to start sending it home when I don't need it. I will probably have my Japanese stuff all the time. The things that are not on the Kindle, I will probably ship back. I mean, the computer and the Kindle is all that I need in the end, but I have some physical notes and flashcards that I the flashcards, as long as I ship them home in a quicker way, and since the packages will be quite small, it will probably be shipped in the last week or so. So maybe I will get home before them, and a week after it will arrive. I have no idea exactly how long it will take, but it will do it. It must. So yeah, yesterday I spent most of the day studying. I don't remember. Yeah, I recorded the videos in the morning as well, and I did a couple of different stuff. So yeah, I have problem remembering the morning other than studies because I think I studied most of the time. Uh, Yeah, I guess I didn't do much of any use. I went out in the evening uh, to meet up with Koki, and that is the most interesting thing I can remember. I don't. I'm trying to. Yeah, I must have spent the entire day home. So yeah, probably just home doing studies all day. Since nothing else comes to mind. That's all the things I remember. Yeah, I did some stretches, but also realized that I should have one day where I do less work on my foot, uh, because I did that by accident one day. I don't remember if it was. I'm probably. Yeah, I if I do like an intensive day and then an unintensive day for the foot, it seems to be better. But if I do two intensive days in a row with my stretching included, I somehow get stiffer the day after that. So it seems like intensive and just do things without these bands that I have to use and stuff like that. Just do things that I can do when I'm sitting still all the time, and it seems to get better. I am trying also to practice going downstairs, And since I live on the fifth floor, there is a lot of stair going every time I go out. And going down is still the problem. I'm trying to do, when I went to my physiotherapist just the week before I went here, I told him about my going down the stairs, and he discovered it has with my hip to do, as well as that the foot is still not strong enough. And he tried to make me walk slowly, and I hadn't tried that before, because when I try to walk in a normal pace, there is kind of a skip, a glitch in the end of the step, so I just continue forward, but with a halting pace. And when I try to do it slowly, oh my god, did it hurt! So right now I'm trying to do it slowly again. I can do what he wanted me to do then, do the movement slowly, and I can start with my my right foot instead of my left foot, because he told me after that you start with your right foot only, and he wanted me to just take one step at a time, and that is too annoying. So I rather do the glitch or trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And now it seems to be working a bit, even though it hurts. But everything will hurt until the foot is restored. And so yeah. Well, enough about my foot. I probably spent most of the day just studying. I can't remember anything else. And then yeah, I also. Rested a bit, just listened to audiobooks, and I was thinking of taking a walk, but I didn't, because when I was thinking of it, it was raining, but later the sun came out. So around 7, I started going to the meeting place with Koki, which we decided on Omotesando. He had in Omotesando, he was already there at the marriage ceremony for a friend of his, and we met there in the evening, and he was super well dressed, of course, in tie and tuxedo and everything, and it was very 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 nice meeting him. And from the get-go he just went into Japanese. I write to all my friends, Japanese friends, in Japanese, unless there is something very important I need to talk to them about, because if there is something where a misunderstanding is very wrong or very drastic negative effects, I start in English. Like for instance, I needed some advice from Taka during before meeting the group on Saturday, and it had to do with a bit of the Japanese traditions, and I had something in mind, and if I misunderstood it, it could be bad. So, or very undesirable outcome. So that's the only time right now I speak to them in English. I have noticed it makes my communications briefer, because effort a lot of effort is put into it, and I don't want to regress into English. I need to overcome the English apprehension, or the Japanese speaking and writing apprehension. But writing is easier. I mean, I can take my own time, but and also I can look up words, and I can also make sure that the sentence says what it should say with just a quick on-screen translation, if I am uncertain. But even started that lately, just sending it instead, and I've tried to explain to them, please correct me or tell if you see any mistakes. It's better in that way. I mean, I must overcome my problems. So anyway, Koki started in Japanese. We talked Japanese the entire time. There was a few sentences, or not sentences, words here and there that were spoken in English. one of the main difference between Koki and Kana, for instance, is that when I don't know a word and they try to explain the word, sometimes some of my friends go to English to explain it, and sometimes they try to explain it with Japanese. And if the explanation is too complicated and I can't even get any more information that I already had, then I might ask for it in English. But Koki he speaks fast, and I've realized I known this since before, since like 2016-17 when me and Adolf were meeting up a lot with the Samurai Meetups group, and Adolf was around the same level I'm now, maybe a bit higher, because he does things more thoroughly than I do. I stress free through things, uh, and those times there was sometimes mentioned that Koki is always using more advanced words and speaking so fast and making it so much harder. So I was a bit surprised now that I could understand him so well, and but he did bring that up about that. Yeah, I know I speak fast for even for a Japanese person, blah blah blah, and it. I like that he didn't throw any punches, and that he was prepared to try to explain things before going full English mode, and it really helps both with my confidence in my Japanese as well as um, my developing in stuff. My hearing gets a lot better by day. That's the most noticeable effect. Listening to Japanese people speak is getting easier and easier. Speaking, I'm getting a bit better, but I'm also remembering fragments of grammar I should know how to use. That every time I get into a more interesting conversation, I like, oh, I remember this grammar. Like I do this without doing this. Zuini or no, I don't remember. Or there are different grammars that I remember I want and I need it now, but I don't remember the grammar at the moment. So I, even though I know all the words, I forgot the grammar. So sometimes I have to give up on complex ideas. So, and this happened a lot with Koki because we had quite interesting conversations about things that were a bit more complex than I've spoken about before. And since it only was the two of us, it was quite a long conversation in Japanese as well. So it was very, very fun. And he will hopefully also come to the next gathering in Yoyogi that Taka is helping me with in May, just before I get back home. So yeah, so we went in Omotesando and walked around a bit and walked through to Harajuku on these streets with art and stores that are more in the taste of my friend Ida, that likes these popular clothing things. I mean, I like practical clothing and cheap clothing and want to find in between place. So going to places with fancy, expensive things is not really more than just for looking and being fascinated about. And if I see something that fascinates me enough, I might buy it. But so far, that has never happened because I don't like spending money on clothing or stuff like that. For instance, the shoes I bought for this trip, it's the most expensive shoes I've ever bought since I started buying clothes for myself, not myself. I am one person. Uh, anyhow, so we went to Harajuku. We went from Omotesando to Harajuku, and then close to Harajuku, we went to a ramen shop called Afro something something or other. Afari Toka. I it was yeah, Afuri. It is a chain store that is quite popular that does some shio ramen, I think it was. A much lighter broth and um, they were very easy to eat. I mean, if you eat tonkotsu ramen, it's very thick and makes you very stuffed. Shio ramen is more like it is still quite a lot of food, or a decent amount of food, according to me, but it's quite a lot of food, and one bowl just feels like less. I mean, we have heavy meals and light meals, like heavy taste, heavy whatever. So it was like that, and the broth was, I think, chicken based, or at least some bird stock. So it was quite good. There was some green stuff in it that made me a bit worried when I saw it, because I was like, oh no, coriander. Let's eat soap. I prefer not. But it wasn't. I was very, very lucky with that, because it would have been sad if I couldn't enjoy a meal that Koki seemed he liked this chain store quite a lot. So yeah, but it was really good. I gave my nori to the seaweed to Koki. I forgot to ask them to remove it, but yeah. But it's actually I've actually become better in eating seaweed. I can do it, but I just prefer not to. It's not tasty at all. It's just in the way, and it always makes the taste of whatever I'm eating worse, even if it's fish. And I mean, fish should taste like sushi. No, never mind. So we went there, we talked a lot, and it wasn't that much interesting things to recount of that. We talked about how long we have known each other. He talked about different things and asked about what kind of changes I have felt or seen or experienced in Japan over the years, and we also talked a bit about onsen and stuff. He had forgotten that we went to a very cool onsen up in the mountains, 2017, uh, because he didn't remember going to onsen with me, which is weird. But I understand. I mean, he's been a very, very busy, high-paced individual the last year, so he's been through a lot. No doubt about it. And also, I told him about my intentions for the future, like how I want to move here and want to work in Japan one day, and stuff like that. So, and he will help me, like every Japanese person I know. When I talk about it, they always said, "Ah, we will help you. We will help you." Koki and Yuki are probably the people, and Taka are probably the people I will turn to when I am actually gonna try to find a serious job in Japan. Because I think when I come here first, I will probably study, and then I want just something to make sure my funds and my economy. I mean, I want to live in an apartment like this, and for instance, if I live on CSN, I cannot afford an apartment. Only CSN, I cannot afford an apartment like this, because it's more than half of what you get from the standard CSN, at least. Maybe if I got full CSN and an added stipend on that, maybe it would be fine. Because monthly costs, I can keep down below 400 euros a month, easy, rent excluded. But I would really want an apartment that is for myself, better internet than this. Internet is decent, it works. But the test by fire will be today with the lesson. But I really need fast internet, dedicated fast internet. And I want at least one room and a kitchen, a better kitchen than this. In the end, I actually want an apartment that I can have at least one guest in, because if I live in Japan, I might have friends coming over, and then I want them to be able to live in a cheaper setting than a hotel. Some might want to live in hotels anyway, but those that want to just come and enjoy a couple of weeks without high expenses just to be in Japan, it would be preferable to have a room. So in the future, that is a must. So yeah, well, we talked about this and that, and then we walked to Shibuya, which was nice. He was worried for my foot because he had forgotten about it, and then I told him about it. I don't remember at what point I talked about it, that I had broken it. But yeah, so when we were walking before we walked to Shibuya, he was worried, but I tried to explain, and I think he understood in the end that moving, well, every step I take will hurt. I mean, it's unavoidable. I can't. The only time the foot doesn't hurt is when I'm not using it. If I use it, it will hurt because the tendons and everything has shortened and become too uh, unflexible, so I need to make my foot move a lot and make the full range of motion easier to do. The more I move it, the less it will hurt in the end. And I mean, the bone around the ankle still hurts, but it only hurts when it's extra swollen in the evenings, or when I kind of do like I do now, tap it, because the pain is addictive. So yeah, nothing special then and there. So uh, to yeah, I studied. I did some of the tasks, not all of them, and I might have had time enough to do almost all of them, but I was also very tired, um, because I went up at 6 o'clock, even though I went to bed quite late, and then I mean, it seems like I go up at 6 every morning since I come here, no matter how long I've slept or not, today as well. Uh, and so yeah, I didn't study as much as I could have, because when during the evening yesterday, I instead stopped the studying and started relaxing a bit. I went out, bought some snacks. No, rather, when I came back, I bought some snacks on the way, and I took some of them. So today I it's also gonna be a slow day, but I will probably recount this tomorrow, because some annoying stuff has happened, and yeah, they need to be content for a shorter video tomorrow as well. This video has been longer, and I feel like using the computer seems to make me rant more, because the camera, I'm a bit worried when my perch for it is very precarious, and also the battery. So never mind. So I will update people that want to know more about what's happened tomorrow. And now back to studying and cleaning.